working? Oh, it's working. Good. First, ladies and gentlemen, let's get situated. Welcome back. Hold on, just adjusting audio. This will take just a second. Should be all good. Should be all good. Okay, we're gonna start off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice Active Kindness, where we talk about games and play them. Today, we were planning on playing Bioshock Infinite, if you saw that on the schedule. Unfortunately, there's a thing. Apparently, you can't play it on stream, so, you know, of mice than men. If you know that expression, then good for you. You went to English class. Now, let's talk about this game. Injustice 2. Now, when I speak for Injustice 2, I don't just speak for it. I speak for... That happens if you do, I will like, kick you out of the game, which is fine. No. Right. So, Injustice 2 is a 1v1 fight game. It's like Mortal Kombat, it's like Street Fighter. It has the luxury of being unable to die. It's like the Halo of... It's like Halo, like it can't die. There will never be a time in 50 years when someone's like, you know what, we don't need another Halo. There just won't. One fun fact about this game, if you boot it up right away and you don't play it, you can't play the multiverse because it thinks you're like newbies. You have to play single fight or whatever for a little bit. I played the game a lot a while ago. Like, my favorite character was Batman and Red Hood. And I got Batman's thing, which just makes him double jump, and I got Red Hood's thing, which, you know what, I might as well show those guys off. But we gotta fight immediately, or else I can't, do the actual multiverse aspect, which is important. This brings me back. My favorite character is Red Hood because he's based, and also because his outfits are just all awesome. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't like the helmet on this one at all. Kind of looks like a skeleton that got like full of water, or like, I want to say, the robot from Overwatch, but like, it was going through a god phase. But everything else, amazing. I love the card. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Anyway, that's Red Hood. That's one of my favorite best characters, and then the other one's Batman. Just showing this off because, for one, I want to feel better, and two, because it's important to show one aspect of this game that carried over, which is the which is the gear set, which is a very important thing they added, because beforehand it was just fight, story. But games like this tend to become more complicated. The reason why is because, regardless of this being an undeniable genre, regardless of that, it's important to keep stuff. Like, when the new Halo came out, they put grappling hooks into it, and that put it leagues ahead of the other ones. And yes, you could argue, whoa. Why would I want my classical game to have these crazy stats? Well, because the real fun of these games in the old days was to find insane strategies no one knew, which usually involved some gear technique, very obscure. But now you've had buttloads of stuff to do. Now, granted, most of these are random. Like, most of these are random. The Billionaire's Cow, however, is not. All of them have the same thing, which is priceless, which is worth a small fortune whenever you sell it. Sell price is $9,000, which is barely anything to me because I played the game forever. Yeah. I used to know how to play the game, now I don't, but I remember everything because I have just an insane program memory. One other aspect of the game is this little guy right here, Batman's most wanted utility belt. This is the legendary gear. It's kind of funny. You think to yourself that this is the legendary gear because legendary equals golden, but no, this is the legendary gear. Now, why is this important? Because it's an example of completionism in this type of game, which is rare. Usually, your job is to have fun play around, explore the insane fighting scenarios, and then also purposely choose interactive characters, like put Batman against Red Hood and watch the dialogue. Me personally, I would just look up YouTube videos and watch that for like an hour. But you can also do this, which is also okay. But this bad boy right here took forever. Let me show you the insanity of having to acquire such an item. In a game like this, there are also here's the thing here. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I played Mortal Kombat. I played one at a friend's house 5 years ago, and the other ones I didn't touch. But researched enough on this one that I also looked into undeniable genres. This one, Halo, and like certain build your own like kingdom stuff, like Age of Empires. Those will never die. There's always gotta be someone who wants their little pocket convention. This battle for your legendary universe. It's unstable. Let's single fight so that the game believes for
Red Hood.
I do Red Hood because I know how to play him. Oh, like there is a button for someone random. Hello.
Black Canary.
That's right, sir. Ow! It's so mean.
Fighters approaching the Batcave.
Just like right in my ear. I mean, like he's probably wearing like stuff, but like I'm not. You know? It's just mean. Anywho, let's talk about the game while I try and fight. Watch this.
Same team, Dinah!
I fight crime, not commit it.
If I killed Superman, you'd thank me.
Begin.
I would. We would all thank you. Oh my god. Okay. Ow! Okay. So, you'll notice in these things, you've got this like little dialogue thing, right? And you're like, oh, that's cute, that's cute. This is satisfactory, one of the reasons most people play. They want the fun little lore aspect of Mortal Kombat, they want to know how the characters, but this is Black Canary. Black Canary is basically a new recruit to the reformed Justice League, as opposed to Red Hood, who's been revived. Basically, they don't give a lot of explanation, but basically they just want to include, because at this point you gotta put Red Hood in fucking Justice. Yeah. But what does environmental storytelling tell you? It tells you that I'm terrible at the game. Look at that. It also tells you that Red Hood's awesome. Okay. Sorry, my email like this. Not here, I heard rage. Just make me love this dude. Ow! Okay, it's X. Okay, we're gonna show something off before it's hard to talk over this, but basically, one of the like I said, remember what I said about the aspect of you can play this game and then after a while you become a pro. See this little thing right here, move highlights? That's just the tip of the iceberg. Look at this. Look at this. Basic attacks, combo attacks, special moves, character power. Character power has an explanation behind stuff. Now, if I remember exactly, actually, I think it's right here. Yeah. Right here. No. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. His superpower is that he has a gun, basically, but here it is, battle chain. You look at this, and I suppose if you have the same memory as, like, a computer, then yeah, you can just look off of this, but usually the gameplay maneuver here is you're going to want to look for one special move and then, like, 2 character powers, and you're going to want to burn your meter. You see the blue thing in the bottom here? That's the power. You can do what she's doing and waste it with a character power. If you have certain gear options, yes, do that. But if you don't, then don't, because you don't know what you're gonna do. Red Hood, for example, he uses his guns, and if you put a little bit of if you put the meter, which you do by pressing the right trigger or a certain button if you're on PC, then what instead will happen is you'll like shoot a bomb, or like you'll shoot multiple shots, or maybe instead you'll like gut her or something.
Work is done.
There's also that's the I'll do it just with the X. Boop. Yeah. Watch. has a little nice maneuver, showing off the character's abilities, showing off their whatever. It just looks cool. That's the whole point. It does. There you go.
Red Hood wins.
Notice there's a little bit of crime on his character that accumulates if you take enough damage. Select new fighter, yes. Yes, you'll notice that my profile banner is Red Hood because Red Hood's awesome. I'm not like an edgy teen or anything. It's just that like it seems like in this world of injustice, he probably is better than Batman. Okay, so sidetrack here. The Injustice lore. I get to explain Injustice lore. No. So you got Superman right here, right? His wife is pregnant, and he's like really happy, right? He's like, oh, this is great. This is awesome. Batman knows this because he's Batman, and they're like super happy about this, right? But then this guy, the Joker, who's really tired of Batman not caring when he blows up an orphanage or whatever, is like, you know what? I'm gonna go for this other guy, Superman. This'll be easy. So he hooks Superman's wife's heartbeat up to a bomb. So if she dies, it goes off in Metropolis, which is basically his hometown at this point. I always felt like Superman's never like his mother or his father never talked about, but they should be. I don't even think his dad dies in the comics. In any case, right? So I mean, it just all goes bad. Like he gives Superman fear toxin from this guy. This is actually what he looks like. It's just this like fear toxin form, I guess. It's kind of weird, but yeah, anywho, he gives it to Superman, which makes him think that his wife is Doomsday, so he plummets her to the stratosphere, beating the crap out of her. She dies, obviously, and because she dies, bomb goes off. And because of this awful, terrible thing, a bunch of superheroes who were like, oh, we should not kill people, were like, oh, we should kill people. This includes people like, this includes people like Princess Diana, Wonder Woman, Black Adam. Well, he kills. Well, he's there because Shazam is dead because Superman killed him in the last game. a lot of lore. Yeah, he turns. He turns. No, but she does play a spy. Anyway, so a bunch of superheroes are like now villains, including Robin, who accidentally like tripped his foot and killed Nightwing, and so now he's edgy and hates his dad. Well, in reality, his dad hates him. There's so many funny little lines. You know what? I'll show that off. I guess we'll play Batman and Robin. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah! Yeah, that feels good. Sorry, Robin's kind of well, he's kind of like a wet sponge in this game. You just want to throw him around and get rid of all the terribleness inside of him.
Fighters approaching the Joker's playground.
Is that Tim Drake Robin? I think that's Tim Drake. No. I gotta get my Robins back in order, man. Anywho, it's just fun little like that. Mortal Kombat has much more complex stuff, but this is nice because it's connected to the comics.
I'm your only son, old man.
Dick was my son, too.
Begin.
Yeah, Dick's great. Whoa, I forgot how good he is. Oh no, oh crap, I forgot I gave him good. Okay, so basically, I gave him the Nightwing set. So because of that, he has Nightwing outfit. Well, I mean, I'm still amazing, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I just realized he's wearing level 30 armor. Oh crap! Ah, no, leave me alone. Yeah. I kind of messed up. It's like using his dead brother's outfit. Notice how I'm repeating the same things. That's because I'm spamming A all the time. With my uppercut. Just hold for a second. There we go. I forgot how satisfying this game is when you actually win. But of course sometimes you don't win because you're terrible. Like now. The reason why it looks like he's using a sword is because... Oh, watch this.
Now.
Yep, take him up. This is what you get for killing your brother. Well, is this work acquaintance? Whatever, yeah. Unfortunately, because this is Mortal Kombat, we can't like splatter his brains or anything. Plus, this is Batman, so he wouldn't do that, which makes sense. I'm really just muscle memorying this, man. Like, I haven't played this in forever. Like I said, the multiverse is unstable because if you log off the game for 50 years, it'll be like, yeah, you can actually avoid those. I really hate superpower moves in this game because, like, it's just useless. I want to show it off because that's what the fans want, and of course, that was really cool. That was really cool! What I just did there was woo! And like, with the curtain I hurt him, it's the equivalent of shoving rock in your face, which is kind of fun. I'm running out of quips. I gotta kill him. Or, not kill him. Batman's motto is that you don't kill because then you become like the enemy. Which is true. You do become like the enemy. But in the words of Dexter, if you kill the killer, then you become the killer. But if you killed 5,000 killers, then it's like a lot less than there's just one guy. So, there you go. Obviously, I'm not endorsing being a murderous vigilante. I don't live in areas that require that. But, yeah.
Batman wins.
Notice that the batarangs are gold. That is the effect of the suit. Another example of nice little aestheticism in this game that I just like. Anywho, we're gonna briefly talk about more aspects of the game in between these. So you'll notice the undyingness of this franchise. You can't kill something like this. You put a bunch of guys in an arena and you're like, oh, we're gonna have a fight. Like, it's the equivalent of gladiatorial combat. This just doesn't die. It doesn't. And yeah, I mean, like, they might make it more complex. I don't have Darkseid, I'm sorry. I either purchased him or something, I don't care. I think you had to pre-order it to get him before, and then they were like, obviously we gotta, like, give it to the fans. But I just never kind of got around to doing it. I unfortunately also did not level everyone up to 30 because I do have a life, believe it or not. I don't believe it either, but I mean, like, I leveled up all the people that were important, like Red Hood, Batman, Superman, Joker. What else? Oh my gosh, I don't even remember. Bane? Why did I get Bane? I did get Robin. I'm happy for that. Captain Cold was hard, but fair. We're losing track and going off the rails here. Green Arrow? Some of these are awkward. I do specifically remember, like, wanting to get her because, like, her level 30 outfits are cool. I should have gotten Flash. Flash is cool. Why would I get Green Lantern? Green Lantern. Did you know his weakness is yellow? So weird. I do like the fact that if you customize the, like, color scheme, it changes his lantern color, which I always did like. Right, but this game is undying. No, there will never be like I said, there's never gonna be a moment where someone's like, I wouldn't want to play fighting characters. The only thing is that you can't play the same trick. They can't do this. They can't do a story plus customized characters. If they did it again, I hypothesize it'd be a better multiplayer system. Because, if I'm being honest, it was kind of weak before. Not to mention, it's a little hard to play co-op, like someone I know comes over and is like, oh, you have a Justice 2, can we play that? You know? It's just this one feels a lot more competitive, which is fine, that's totally fine. But I hypothesize that with the way the story's going, the next one's gonna be less about Superman being crazy, more about some actual outside threat they need to fight. In this game, the bad guy is Brainiac, and the reason he's important is because his ship houses, like, the cities that were stolen across the universe, including the Metropolis and such. I guess I might as well spoil the game. Yeah, so it's been a while. It ends with Batman and Superman fighting over what to do with Brainiac's ship. Superman's like, let's just take control of it, and Batman's like, no, we shouldn't, we should, like, calculate it out, we don't want to, like, destroy anything. And it's a weird argument because it's like asking someone, "Hey, we need to build a house." And Superman's like, "Oh, I can build it really quickly. Just let me do it now, 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 now." And then Batman's like, "No, let's like go over the plans first. That would be stupid." And then Superman's just like, "No." It does splinter the group a little bit. Ironically, Green Lantern's like, "No, no, I have to. Even though I switched sides like 3 times, I got to do it again." And if you do the Batman ending, everything is great. Superman goes to the Phantom Zone. Do the Superman ending, Batman gets the Batman gets his frontal lobe extracted or something, and yeah, it's messed up. So obviously, the Superman ending is non-canonical because that would be insane. What's weird about this game is that it doesn't take an. Okay, so here's something that the previous game did. In the previous game, if you played Green Lantern against Green Lantern, you were the good Green Lantern, and the other Green Lantern was the bad Green Lantern. So you go in, and Green Lantern would be like, "Oh, it's you," and then you'd be like, "You can't do this to these people, right?" But in this game, if you put Superman, who's like Super Stalin, essentially, against Super Stalin, it's the same thing. It's like, I'm angry, I'm also angry. It would have been nice to have the old guy back, but this one is strictly non-dimensional, even though, like, I totally would be asking for help if, like, yeah, like, for real, if I had, like, a pocket dimension me, I could just go over and be like, "Hey, I got a problem," I'd be bringing that dude all the time. I mean, I'd let him ring me all the time, of course, out of courtesy, but I mean, like, I wouldn't be like, just like, "Oh, we're not interacting for a full year, just, like, don't call me unless something really bad happens," you know? I'm gonna play Sub-Zero just because we want to talk about Mortal Kombat.
Sub-Zero.
Is there any? Yeah, Raiden's here. Raiden. Is it Raiden? It's Raiden. He is not level 30, which I sincerely regret. He should be. I'll make...
The Joker.
Ooh. Yeah.
Fighters
Ow!
approaching force of solitude.
That's really cool. One popular aspect of these games as well is that they like to cross, cross cameo. In the previous Injustice, I think Kratos was in it? No,
You look
yeah, actually.
familiar. We joined in combat against Dark Khan. Sadly, you won't outlive me.
Begin.
Mixed dialogue. Ow! Oh yeah, I forgot. I gave Joker the best stat. This might be hard. I'm not doing anything cool. Just like. Ow! Ooh, that was cool. Ow! Okay, so I got. Okay. So we got Joker who's cross cameos like every Mortal Kombat since like the last 3 or something. We got Sub-Zero who's been in a bunch. Now, Sub-Zero in this game apparently stays and trains the superheroes, but he's non-lethal, which is insane. Apparently, his philosophy is that because it's not the tournament, big cool thing where you slash people's guts together, it doesn't count. This is gonna be racist. Oh, never mind. Oh, this is cool. Watch. I could never do that move. That always messed me up. In the tutorial for Joker, I had no idea how to do it, and I forgot password. There's a cool little like animation where he like puts the gun to his head and then like it goes out the other side.
Sub-Zero wins.
Cool. So yeah, they cross cameo a lot. The problem is that sometimes, well, actually, the reverse problem, the solution, the awesome thing is that whenever you get too bland, like, oh, we're gonna put Sub-Zero in here, or like, oh, we're gonna put like Black Manta, you just gotta put one insane character no one would expect, and there are 2 in this game. Ninja Turtles, not kidding, and Hellboy. 2 totally unexpected. Like, I mean, like, you at least thought, like, oh, they're gonna put some Mortal Kombat characters in here. Like, no, they switched the pony up. Like I said, can't just be like, oh. Now, granted, they did have some characters in the last one. I'm not sure who was Kratos. I'm pretty sure Kratos from God of War was in there, but not our Kratos. Like, not God of War Kratos. God of War 1 through 3 Kratos. The one that was, like, basically killing giants and stuff. This one, granted, is killing actual Norse giants. Oh my gosh. One day I'll have to make a video about this. Anywho, the point is that, yes, there are zany characters in this game as well. And sometimes they're zany and just jokey, and sometimes they're great. I've never played the Ninja Turtles. I've never had to. I've never wanted to. Frankly, I don't want to at all. It's just like, Hellboy on the other hand, he was good. He's got like really great heavy attacks, and if I remember correctly, his stats with his power up just can like eventually like win the game at one point. So,
Hellboy.
also, he doesn't look bad either. I'll just do something random.
Robin.
Oh, okay. This is good. I like this.
Fighters approaching Gotham City.
I don't know if this is a good outfit. The only problem I have with Hellboy is that it doesn't look like his suit is very, I don't want to say good, but like, it looks handmade by the game, not by the comic.
You cosplaying or what?
You don't want any part of this, friend.
Prepare to be amazed.
Begin.
I hate this stupid cross dialogue. That doesn't make any sense. Like, come on, put some effort into it. The devil? My brother, or no, it's like my brother tangled with the devil once. Don't count on it. No, that's just planning out to work. This might, I might actually die. Holy crap, this is great. Oh, it worked. I didn't. I actually pulled it off. Watch this. It's so cool. Bang. Biggity boop. Let's all go to the lobby. Yeah. It's just like, you feel good about yourself in these games. Pull it off. Okay, I kind of remember how to do the beam burns, but I don't. There it is.
I ain't cutting you any slack.
Now, Hellboy is Christian, so we're not going to kill Rob. We are going to smash his face in for killing his brother. But seriously. Oh, that was so cool! Sorry, bruv. Lord forgives, but I'm just a messenger. I'm also guarded with a fist of justice! Like skips. Oh, that's nice. Seriously. If you don't know how to do these things, there's no point. There's no, like, literally. Come on. I'm still on fire, so I'm still winning. Oh, no, not anymore. Alright. Isn't that cool? He does that with the thing too. With the, like, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah. Oh, and like this is
Hellboy wins.
yeah, his outfit's kind of cool. Just a little fun game, you know. Do I recommend playing this game? Yes and no. You see, my friends, there's a double-edged sword of this game. Notice how I have insane amounts of loot and awesomeness. Well, that's because I've been playing the game for quite some time. Yes, I do have level 30 Harley Quinn with all the amazing stats involved. No, I didn't do that in one day. In fact, I did it in many days. A lot of days. So many days. There's only one trick I learned in terms of pulling this off. Still unstable back there. There's only one trick for this pony when it comes to, oh, I want to get everything. And it's to use the multiverse, which is like, you can put in AI characters in this game, which is a big thing. Usually it was like, you go in, you play for a couple hours, and that's it. the mindless video game thing, it stems from Mortal Kombat. Which, no, I'm not supporting it at all, but, like, are you kidding me? That's awesome. You just get to play and play and play. You become a god, you do all these weird moves that no one else knows. It's awesome. He looks kind of deficient in that one. I should have played more Cyber, you know? Harley Quinn was always hard to play. Let's go.
Deadshot.
Suicide Squad. Let's go. See those guns? Super duper legendary, but they're not the best. They're not legendary.
Fighters
They're
approaching
epic.
Gotham City.
Sooner or later, I'll be able to show you the horrors of how much work you have to put into getting a weapon. Let's watch.
Hey, remember we were teammates?
How could I forget the squad?
Well, you suck then too.
Begin.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as okay. Yeah, this might not go. Here, stop doing that heavy attack. I mean, like, it's cool what I just did, but I don't think it feels. I mean, it's so easy to dodge that. So, like, the only thing I have to say about this game is the idea of, like, her fighting against Superman. They explained it that there's, like, taking like metahuman, basically. But the problem is that, like, Superman's Superman. Like, why would you want to give that out? Who would be stupid enough to be like, I'm a god, I can take anything. But I'm gonna give some soldiers of mine the ability to, like, be awesome, and lest they fall into the hands of, say, my mortal enemy. Whatever, it's fine. I'm still Superman. Like, overconfident much? Oh, yeah, that's... I'm trying to do the, attack that blasted through the wall. But, I don't remember it. That was on purpose. That's just how to advance. Man, look at all these answers! Yeah. Go, girl. No, my dog! No, I just want to use the dog! I just want to use the dog, man!
You hardly seem crazy.
How is that night? Yeah, that's not physics. Roll, up, down, and then switch, no. Yes, I know, I'm spamming heavy, but like, it's easy to do so. I don't even remember this, I think that's the dog rescue outfit, I don't know what it was. I should. Damn. Girl power. Harley Quinn, the first girl, but no, that's not true. I think Wonder Woman was definitely like girl power. And not that anything against it. I really like the Harley Quinn show, actually. I'll admit the new season's really bold, but it was a really good, like, idea of, like, the scenario of Gotham versus, like, Batman, what she sees. For all we know, this is how she sees the world after being so drug-induced, you know? That's a nice little fan theory I like to think about. Notice how she's not actually looking at us. She's looking to the side. Yeah. You know what's weird about Harley Quinn in this universe? She has a not daughter that for a while they were like, oh, it's not her daughter, it's like her niece, right? But then, like, way later, I think in this game they're like, oh yeah, it's her daughter, and it's Joker's daughter. I'm like, obviously, like, are you kidding me? You really think you're gonna trip us up like that? Of course it's daughter. If there's a daughter and there's Harley Quinn, you're not gonna be like, oh, I get it, she cheated on him, or like she had it after he died. Like, no, it's Joker's daughter. I mean, like, it was even in Batman Arkham, I think it was City, where you find, like, positive pregnancy tests. And you were, like, just like, oh, yeah, so, like, they try, at least. You know? I would use the Flash's stuff, but, like, I don't have 30 level Flash. I would check the, like, stability crap, but it's probably not even done. I gotta talk about more stuff, too. I'm not feeling as ranty as I used to, you know? Usually I have like tons of useless data on games like this. A game like this, right, okay, let's talk about achievements, completion. Am I a completed player? Incorrect. In one of the Mortal Kombats, there is an achievement called My Kung Fu is Stronger Than Yours, in which you get every single character up to the, like, you complete all of their challenges. The amount of, you have to, like, win 1,000 battles, spill 1,000 pints of blood, all this crazy stuff that you wouldn't even imagine doing. And it's an achievement, but that right there, that's the end. That's the end of the line. That's when you realize that you played it so much that you must be good. It's the equivalent of punching a pallet of wood 5,000 times to the point of your knuckles are bloody. You can do it perfectly. You can do it absolutely perfectly. I never did level her up because her character powers are very interesting. I think she like gets the powers of gods or something. Whatever. Anywho, yeah, no, this game operates semi the same way, but it's with gear instead of stats. Instead, you just play the characters. You do get an achievement for like leveling every character up to 30. You actually get an achievement for leveling every character up to 20. I think it's 20 actually. It's just 20 because they didn't make the 30 until later, which is kind of cool. If you look at old YouTube videos of Injustice, it only goes to level 20. And you're just like, oh, it was easier back then. Yay. If I got to 20 with most of these characters, I would be like, it would be easier. Like, think about it. Level 10, it takes about as, yeah, it takes about as long as like 15 levels before it. So, yeah, like, this one, I probably would have like 4 other characters also finished, and it was only the 20, which is kind of nice. Oh well. Black Manta, he's cool. I should have done more. I should have done more.
Black Manta.
Do we have anyone who's similarly level? I don't want to fight someone who's level, like, whatever.
Black
Okay,
Canary.
ow! See, like, it's so mean. Like I said, there's no
Fighters
blood. There's
approaching
not really
Red Sun
blood
Prison.
in this game, so it's not like he's gonna stab her right in the neck and she's gonna like bleed out. It's an Injustice game. There's no blood. Alright, let's see what happens.
Only way out of here is through me.
There's about to be a murder.
More like a back alley beatdown.
Begin.
Okay. I like it. It works synthetically. Oh, I was cool. Is that a harpoon? It's so cool. I mean, it's really impractical because you're in space. Whatever, fine, cool. I'm not Come on, man! Do your thing! Oh my gosh, I'm actually moving. This is great! Whoa! That was really cool! No, don't, please.
Got
You
any
deaf
fight
from
left
her?
in you?
I have a lot of stuff. Like that thing. I just throw your face. Huh? Black Canary? More like Black Corpse. Ayo!
My rays burn.
Oh, oh my god! Oh, I got wasted. Okay, I know I'm supposed to explain stuff in this video.
Oh,
Yeah, have a
hell
little
no.
fun and injustice. I don't have any way to. This weird, like, system with, like, crap, no. Come on. Laser. Yes! Oh. That worked out good.
Black Manta wins.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess she's dead then, right? Right? She must have died. There's no way she's like, oh, I burned her up a little bit, right? She's dead. This game doesn't like to kill, which makes sense. Half the characters don't like to kill. So, I mean, like, there's this idea that, like, they're pressured to kill. Like, Superman's like, I'm gonna kill, so you better kill, guys. And they're like, yeah, we're killing all over, man. But I mean, like, are you killing everyone? Like, what about, like, that guy who, like, was outside jaywalking? Like, oh, punishment by death. Justice League rules, you know? Or is it, like, what's the societal fairness here? And it's working. Welcome to the multiverse. Not the cool one like in Marvel. The semi-cool one. So, let me show you how this works. See this right here? We gotta fight. In order to win it, we need our character to win. Now, I could go in, I could fight him, I could try as hard as I can. What if I told you there's another option? So, first things first. Oh wait, let me check something here. Yeah, you only need to do this. Okay. First things first, find a character that's gonna work well. Easy, okay. Plastic shield, loving boots. Yeah, this one. So we take a loadout and we go to the AI loadout, like this one or this one. This one are all of my best stats, and this one is the Zero's year because it does more damage against like I think it does more damage against Kryptonians. Also, it looks amazing. Right. Then we have. Look, notice you can actually modify the AI's settings. If you want him to win against anyone, but like not do amazing, you just hype up combos and counters. So watch. I'm just gonna put Batman in here and win the match in another 120 seconds. Hopefully, we don't know. And I'm not touching the controller. This is all the game right now. Actually, we're gonna do something really quick. That's just in case the mic's not working. This is the skin for
You'd be wise to give up.
I would kill you
Captain,
to save
please.
Nora.
Captain Cole, Captain Cole. Oh my god, this is so funny.
Begin.
And I'm not playing. This is how the game acts. The combos are counted. As soon as anytime the three shoots, just waste a meter burn to make sure it doesn't get interrupted. Right? The only problem is you don't have any settings on the only, you don't have any settings on the other stuff. So you're basically just you're doing combos. But you're
Death is a
doing
cold
others.
hand.
I'm not dead yet.
They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Because it's the boss, by the way, there's only one. Which makes sense. More like structure later. Insane, insane. Like, I think it has double our health. But, like, look how effective these bosses less than 10%. I usually never lose it in a little bit, in like a medium difficulty. Are you full health bar? This guy, great. That was 43 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. AI at its finest. Now, see,
Man wins.
this year, you're all afraid of AI chat and, like, everything, like, and all those terrible stories, but, like, AI was dominating Injustice 2, and you didn't notice. You should be the ones who are ashamed. Oh, this is annoying. If you can fill up with inventory, obviously. Notice this is Cheetah. Like, I don't do anything with the character, so of course she is gonna fill up. My advice is to just go in there, sell anything that's not epic or rare, or epic or rare, and then just it's common, uncommon, rare, and then I think it's epic. Yeah, that's how I. After a while, it just gets so much epic that you just won't take anything else. Because you use AI, the score gets diminished, but that's not why you play this. That's not ever why you play this. You play it for that thing. Letterbox. 3 platinum boxes, Snoith and Weiss. And look at this. This is how you get your gear. You will purposely wait for a character's world to show up. Like this right here, Unchained. This requires me to spend money. Oh, spend money? That's terrible. How much money do I have? 4 million mother bucks, whatever the hell it is. Oh, yeah. Earth, 1984 has been enslaved by Brother I. That's kind of cool. And the heroes who fight you would rather not get a choice. Free your allies. This one singular fight against Captain Leonardo will help with helping. Great. Perfect. Sometimes you just have precursors, like you need to use it with a certain character, but that's only for the like worlds that are designated for gear. Who should I use? I don't know. If it's gonna be someone standing, we might as well use someone else's standing. Look, it's the exact same thing. We have one that's a full set of armor, like and we have one that's just the best gear. Like, see, look at how much the stats change drastically.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah, I that too. Like I said, I'm not playing. Listen, I love this game. It is. It gave me a lot of great memories. I remember actually trying on the story mission, learning how to fight. But when it came to these multiverse things, do you have any idea how insane it was going through worlds upon worlds? The only problem that I will state with this game is that when you do it on AI, or let's wait.
You have sought me out for training.
Every ninja knows you, Sub-Zero.
Only the best receive my instruction.
Oh, I love that task so much. Alright, what was I saying? This is nice to watch. And like, the color scheme on Sub-Zero is my favorite. This is like my favorite. Like, dark leather plus ice. Very cool, very cool. And the AI even knows how to use the power-up characters, Robin and Zatanna, right? That's insane. I don't know how to do that. Right, but the problem with AI is that when you play it, you have to press A after every battle. So you know what I had to do? I taped my controller to a power drill that had like a sticker of a plywood nailed onto it. So it turned at a slow rate, and it would press A. And every like 30 minutes, I'd go downstairs to check to make sure it didn't fall out of place. It worked. I would put tape on it. I would play scores of stuff just to level up characters. That's how I leveled up a majority of characters. That's right. I didn't know how to play them. And that was like, oh, that was like
My hero
I didn't know how
strikes
to play
today.
it.
Of that, I am painfully aware.
Eventually, I did compromise, and I did learn how to play Red Dead. A little Black Panther, which makes sense as to why I was doing some ball. Wait, heavy attack. Heavy attack, we need another heavy attack. Another heavy attack. Sub-Zero, another heavy attack. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that Guzzle turtle. Yeah. Yes, I say. I mean, it's nothing personal. It's just Sub-Zero looks awesome with this mask, even though it's clearly not the best for this fight. Hold on, audio's bad. Audio's bad again. Try to fix it. Okay, is that better? It's gotta be better. That doesn't feel better. It always cuts out for me. I don't know what it is. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, bear with us. Yeah, we got some nice little Robin gear. I think I have all the stuff, so. Hold this sounds better. No, it doesn't. I'm gonna play this more, but we gotta fix the numbers. That's kind of something. Okay, hold on. Before we check out the, this is gonna sound very spotty, but before we check out our wonderful legendary multiverse, brace for some audio. I'd like you to take a brief moment, if you can hear this segment of the video, to think about your favorite Injustice character. Really. Go ahead. This will take like 5 seconds. No, 5 seconds. This will take 30 seconds. Is that working better, please? Is this working better, please? I just want to talk more about Injustice. Hey, that's working better. That sounds good. Okay, let's get back to it then. Let me think. Alright, so, Legendary Multiverse. Let's interview that. Now, if you thought about your favorite character, prepare to be ruined. Now, let's say your favorite character is Cheetah, because I don't really like that she's an archaeologist. Let's see what you have to do in order to get the first thing. You need to get level 22 Cheetah. Fine. 1 million credits. That's fine. I have 4 million or whatever. I make like 1 million usually in a week. 27 out of 200 heroes defeated. Fine, that's manageable. 1 out of 100 meter burn. Okay, but it's with the primal rage as the final hit. As the final hit. Out of 100 times. 2 out of 100 meta challenges completed with Cheetah, which is like the little like heavy attack thing. Which means you need to wait for 100 of those. And then 100 super move finishes with Cheetah, which, like I said, is different than the final hit. So yeah. Okay. Level 20 Cheetah. 3 million damage dealt with Cheetah. We have 100,000 so far. 1 out of 100 meter burn, blood lunge, just the final hit. Another final hit. That's another 100 battles. 300 damaging environmental attacks used with Cheetah. An easy prey must be completed, which is this thing. And then, let's see, if we finish those two, this is the last bit. Until this. Now, we're not even going to cover this because this is insane. It's just AI battles, one with Cheetah on the team. 30 Cheetah required. 100 regen tokens required. Sacrifice, which I have an insane amount. Like, so much. Complete Master Battle Simulator with Cheetah, which is insanely hard. And then Dinner Surge is complete. And finally, only then, after you have defeated the Flash, who is not even like the bad guy, she's the sworn enemy. Only then you get the Relic Hunter's sharpened pike tip. Now here's one other thing you need to remind yourself. These sometimes don't fit with the outfit. If you have an outfit that requires, like if you have a poor equipment outfit that requires you to have, that doesn't require, like, say your gloves. Like the gloves aren't a part of the outfit, but the glove is the legendary epic piece, then you have to push it in. So some characters don't even work as well with their legendary pieces. The only ones that do are Batman and Joker, as far as I'm concerned. And like it's the same for every single one. You know, the reason I got the Batman one done is because I had been using Batman so many times for AI battles. Out of the billions upon trillions of times I used him, it ended up working, and I finished everything. And this is all incredibly stupidly hard. Cape parry or cape counter is the final. Cape counter. Counter. You have to purposely parry. And some of these were before when AI was a thing. So you have to do this by yourself. By yourself. I never even finished this one. 50,000 guild. I never did this one. This is crazy. I never did this. 50,000 guild credits. I don't have 50,000 guild credits. No one has 50,000 guild credits. What? The only one I'm close to, I think, is Joker and Red Hood, because they're my favorite characters. I play them so much that out of the billions of times I played them, guess what? I actually got some of their stuff done. Let's see. 11 Joy Buzzers is the final hit. That's like a large amount. And like, some of these are like halfway done. Right? Damage dealt with Joker, 237. This is insane. This one right here. Rare or better gear sacrificed for Joker. Sacrificed. No money. No money. Sacrificed. You have to pour all that stuff just in there. Multiverse events completed with Joker, 95 more. And where's Red Hood, who's not been played nearly as much as Joker? Oh, actually, dang. Red Hood's got a lot done. Complete Survivor event with Red Hood. That's kind of hard, but it's manageable for this one. Super move finishes. I could do that with an AI. Here, see, look at this. Like, we're almost there with these. This one, if I had to, oh, this is the tricky one. Air Vendetta Slam is the final hit. I don't know how to do Air Vendetta Slam, and it's very unlikely that the AI knows how to do it. However, it doesn't matter because no more jokes is that one. So, yeah, no, it's a difficult game when it comes to the completionism aspect. Trying to complete this game is insane. But that's just it. By the time you would even try to finish something like this, by the moment you even considered it, the new game has come out. Are you kidding me? Think about that. The new game it'll come out. And then you'll play it, and you'll try and complete that. And it never dies, man. Alright? It'll never die. This game style will never die. Pouring concrete amounts of pain and suffering to make sure you have the best loot, that will never die. And I am totally for it. I mean, like, I'm kind of happy. Red Hood is almost there. And, I mean, it'll suck you to, get Air Vendetta Slam done with 0 of them done. It's totally worth it to get the Gotham Butcher's crime-stopping pistols, the only revolvers in the game. Unfortunately, there's one fatal flaw, which I've seen. They reload, like, magazine, even though they're clearly a revolver, which I hate drastically. Let's open these up. I don't know how full my inventory is. Let's see how many of these things I got. I got 1 diamond. Usually, I'll wait till I get like 10 diamond and like 40 platinum, but we're just gonna do it. Oh, I love the little noise. I forgot about that. Aw, it's been so long. Since last I've seen my son lost to this monster. Man behind this. Oh, I'm gonna get copy strike. No, I wasn't singing. It's been so long. I swear. Let's see. Inventory full. Inventory full. This is good. This one's good. Yeah, this is kind of addictive. This is basically what I did with half the game. Just go out and insane levels of these god tier things. And you get a little bit of, you can see you get a little bit of credits for each one. There are also guild mother boxes, but I've never, like, opened them with the money. I've always used them for other stuff. But yeah, no. This game is, challenging. It's intimidating. So much stuff. So, you see, like, remember when I said that if something's not epic, you're gonna delete it immediately? Well, get rid of. Done. Don't care. That's where I get all my regen tokens from. After doing that 5 billion times, yeah, I have like 2,000. So, say, like, don't need this, don't want this. No, actually, sometimes I don't. They're pretty low level. But, like, this I definitely want to keep. So, like, I just would run through this and look for what does and doesn't need to be upgraded. Like, if I had to play this game again... No, sorry. If I had to play a character for leveling up, I do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, that's right. If I had to, yeah, I would probably do these guys, because I have a lot of gear on these. Might as well show off my nice little outfits. There are, in fact, some characters I made aesthetically. I know, it's insane. I actually only went for outfits. For like, oh, I want this guy to look cool. I think I only did with like Joker and like Batman though. Definitely I did with Batman. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the aesthetic ones. No, I was just looking. Okay. Alright, let's look at the aesthetic ones. Batman, I definitely did one. Just an example of me not having everything. I don't have the kryptonite infused, whatever it is. Don't have the kryptonite infused arm brace, which I can't find. And I already have his best gear, so I'm not gonna beat myself up for it. But the most aesthetically pleasing one I think is oh, that's cool. I think this one. And you don't have to, you can honestly just... Yeah, this is the kryptonite infused one. This one does better damage than the kryptonite infused armor. If I'm being honest, yeah. This thing will level any Superman. There are 2 Superman characters. There's Supergirl, Superman, and like bringing this outfit to the party just it levels them. And I did get tournament. You have to buy certain ones with source crystals. And I mean, like, I just had some. You get them from leveling up certain characters, and at a certain point I was just like bored. I was like, I might as well, right? But I don't buy any of the regular skins, I just buy the awesome ones. And yeah, I'll admit, this looks really good with the gold finish. What else looks really good? How far did I think this one, yeah, I think this is an aesthetic. This is a huge aesthetic one. I quite literally just wanted him to look cool for this. That or it's AI. Or that is just like, it's just how it's made. But like, this one also looks good, but it's actually a leader of the pack one. Now here's something interesting. Remember when I said certain characters have a 4 out of 5 gear? Like, instead of having all 5 things required to make the full set, they'll only have 4. So like, this is where you would put the legendary gun with this outfit. Granted, this outfit, if you, let's see, the outlaw. Meter burning Gotham stars will stick in the front for extra damage for time. Additional 50% chance to get more than 1 item after the fight. That's not terribly amazing, because like one of them is quality of life. But the fact that you can slap a gun in this, it's cool. And from what I can remember, yeah, the gun is like a revolver, which kind of fits with this. Yeah. Joker, yeah, Joker I did a bunch of stuff with. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I went crazy with Joker. Joker was the only one who I got Electrum for instead of a Tournament, because, I mean, like, I like Tournament. This looks nice, but this This looks perfect. Like the snapshot of Joker. I don't know, it's like essence. The white skin blends in so well. Oh my gosh, it's like a fashionista, you know? It's so nice. I'm getting away. This is it. This is what drew me to the game. The gear thing. The gear aspect to a lot of people. This like nice little, you can make your character look cool. This is actually one of my favorite characters because so most characters have a 3-piece and a 2-piece. Guys, this is the Eternal Gesture, and this is the Arkham Incarcerated, right? But because it's 3x2, you can put them together. Now, some characters don't have it. Some characters, it's like, it's the pants and the knife, and then it's the face, pants, and knife. And so you can't put them together. But Joker is one of the few where you can do this. You can put the Eternal Gesture with Arkham Incarcerated, which, let's see, all knife attacks inflict 75% block damage, and which is pretty good. And Eternal Gesture, all gun special moves have 30% chance to be unblockable. Okay. 50% chance to reduce damage by 50% upon taking a single hit over 25% damage. That's pretty. Yeah, that's like feel no pain in Warhammer. That's good. Oh, little lore fact: the guise of Eric Border right here. This is a reference to one of the comics where he like loses his memory and he becomes Eric. Well, he doesn't lose his memory, but or he does, and then he gains it back. But in the meantime, he thinks he's Eric Border, who's like I think a butcher or something. Yeah. Well, this is cool. I just like this outfit so much. Regardless of the mismatch padding, whatever, it looks cool. I like it. And right, but there's more. Another one I like. Let's see. This is the most. This is. I made this one because it's the most covering one. This is the only one that has a full shirt on. Look at me talking about my characters like I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. Listen, I'm gonna stop this. Okay, we'll talk about actual lore. I never did play the online as much as I did later when I picked it up the second time. I played it 3 separate times. I played it first when it came out ish, a little bit afterwards. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. There is no master, whatever. When I first played it, it was just I did story and I did a couple of characters. I think I did like Batman only. And the second time I was like down to play, I just like I took these characters, I put them in multiverse. What you do is you go to multiverse and you go to Battle Simulator, right here, the bottom right, and you go to Endless, and you put your character in it. And like I said, like you want to put them at combo 30. If I wanted to, I could talk over this. Who's the best one?
The Joker.
Yeah. You just put your character in here, you put it down, and you get a drill that's taped together to a wood plank that goes up and down, and it presses the A button over and over and over, and you will check it every 30 minutes, and then eventually, bam, you've got characters from level 1 to level 30
now that
within
look
like
makes a statement.
Okay, level 30 that
It
takes a while.
says I'm here to kick ass.
How adorably misinformed. Begin.
Okay, that looks synthetic. Characters start off pretty low. Here, I'll show you. Here's the gear loadout. 30 uncommon. This is terrible. I could never pull that off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we made it. We're reacting to a game while you react to me. I've officially hit rock bottom. I'm gonna play Fortnite tomorrow, which is worse than I know I said I'd do like a Fallout one, but I looked at the last one and I was like, I'm gonna try to work on this. So, yeah. And look how fast that was. That was less than 30 seconds, I guarantee it. Just madness. Absolute madness. Look how fast that was. That was less than... Madness. So, yeah, Harley Quinn. Let's look at this. Yeah, we're only going to do this one, then we're going to skip out. Because we're not going to spend the whole day watching me watch people get into fights. I have a confession to make. I was planning on playing Bioshock Infinite because it's my favorite. It's my favorite like internet talk about game, and that's what this channel is kind of about, like stuff that happens meta. But you can't stream it on Twitch, so I quickly resurfaced to this.
Not for much longer.
And I was like, hey, I'm in luck. I figured out the audio and how to fix it on time, not entirely. Of course, because why would I? Oh. This is just an example of how effective gear is. This is Metropolis being rebuilt after it got blown up by this man on the left. Oh, I was hoping you'd push her to the train. Okay. Oh well.
The Joker wins.
Wait, I gotta exit out. Ah, crap. All right, we're just gonna. Okay. So like, yeah, no, this totally works. This will level up your character for eons. You will not escape. And well, that's not true. After a while, the enemy AI gets so difficult, so insane that like you can't win. Like you can't win. And if you do, it's because you are playing and using these godlike mechanics. You know? It's gonna be like, oh, you quit, so you get less money. All these worlds look the same, which is weird. Shouldn't there be like this looks like the Earth, right? But shouldn't some of these not look like the Earth? Like this one is, oh, granted to you, it looks like a swamp. Fine, good job. But I mean, like, they all have the same continents. I think that's DC's thing. Like everything looks, it's only like different timelines and different positions in the universe. Nothing crazy. Everything's in Earth. Whereas in Marvel, they'll just be like, oh, in this Earth, it's Pangea. Or in this Earth, there's no sky. If you didn't notice, cute little Batman is actually sitting right down there watching the universe in his nice little comfy chair. Ladies and gentlemen, which Batman is this A, the Batman in the game, or is this B, the Batman from the last game, or is this C, some unknown Batman who's really interested in watching people fight for some reason? I'll give you 5 seconds. That probably was 5 seconds. It's the second one, yeah. You can tell because he's wearing the same armor. Actually, I might be wrong. Forgot I said anything. Limo. But you can see the actual Earth in the background. It's kind of nice to think that Batman's just doodling up here, looking at the sky like, I gotta watch everyone fight. And then, only then will I know to fight. Or maybe I think he's looking for recruits. I think that's the whole point of it.
Captain
It
Cold.
was pretty cold. And then someone's
Green
saying...
Lantern.
Green Lantern, yeah. You know what? I want to... watch this. How does he say Green Lantern?
Harley Quinn. Green Lantern.
Is he having like is he okay? Is there
Green
something wrong with Green Lantern? Dude, are you good? I think it's the same thing with like Hellboy.
Swamp Thing.
It's someone else.
Dr.
Like, he
Fate.
says them at different speeds.
Bane. Deadshot. Poison Ivy. Starfire. Atom. Raphael. Raiden. Brainiac.
Raiden. Yeah, it's
Cheetah.
like these all
Atrocitus.
these all seem like they're at good speeds. But Green Lantern, it's like okay, sure. Ow! Limo, get shot. Oh my god, look at how he's like screaming. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna like hurt, man.
Fighters
I didn't mean to
approaching
hurt you.
Metropolis.
Okay. Oof. Metropolis does not look good. That is because it was nuked by Joker. And you'll see that nice little design there. That was made by Superman, I think.
You're still regime to me.
That's a mistake I'm trying to fix, Cold.
You don't get off that easy.
Begin.
Okay. I don't know why. I don't know how they can make the most natural dialogue sound completely out of sync, but it works. Captain Cold, ladies and gentlemen, he is hitting me with a gun. Okay, I'll give you that. Fuck! Oh, what? Make a move! Dude, he looked me! In the previous game, I think it's a so I think it was more make your own kind of thing. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't like... Yeah, this is pretty cool. Whoa, you like made a stadium. Yeah. Okay, so this isn't the best logical character, but from what I've heard, he does have pretty good mechanics if you know how to play it.
Call the ice cream man.
Come on, I'm an ice cream man. Oh my gosh, that worked! Oh, let's see if we can get him backwards. No, go over there. Damn it.
Got any fight left in you?
I mean, yeah. What do you do? It's right there. Yeah, there. Is it? I keep writing, drawing on like stealing anger. You know, you need more small time, like, crimes. You know, not everything has to be a multiversal battle. Or like the aliens or the raiders. You know? Like, for once, it's nice to have regular stuff. Like, when it came out with the Marvel Wild West comic, I was so excited because, like, yes, I want to see, like, it's a simple little Iron Man's a drunken blacksmith thing, right? And, like, now it's, like, multiversal craziness, and that's cool. It's just, like, you gotta remember to stay grounded with these comic adventures, or else you're never gonna go anywhere. Like, what's after Into the Spider-Verse, right? Think about that. What's after that? How do you go from, we've explored every single universe to, oh, Spider-Man now? Because we have, like, a reason for there being multiple Spider-Man now. Because universes. So, right? Saying. You don't want to break your legs running. Anywho, Injustice 2. Ultimatum. How do you talk about it? You don't have to talk about it. This is one of the few games where you can say that you played it at your friend's house, didn't know the story, and you're good. Like, literally. Oh, yeah, I went to Jake's house. It was pretty cool. I got to play as Red Hood. I only saw him in comics a couple times. It was awesome. I shot Batman. Or you could be like, oh yeah, we played like the multiverse or something. It was weird. He just put AI in there. We sat while we watched Batman deck like Black Adam. And then like he proceeded to mow down hundreds of people, leveling up from 1 to 30. It was crazy. Yeah, no, this is a game that, like I said, doesn't die. You don't need lore because the lore is quite well known. Arguably speaking, Mortal Kombat does not suffer from this either because you don't need to know the lore of Mortal Kombat. You need to know that there are these people and they like to fight each other. There's a new one coming out. I'm pretty excited for it. I've never been one to jump on Mortal Kombat because whenever a new one comes out, I'm too busy, and by the end of it, like, it's been a month, and I hate playing games before everyone else does. I know that's like a big crutch, and like you should be willing to, but like, come on. Like, if there are people out there who already know the cheat codes, there's no point. I can't play online. I don't know. But then there's like this game. Like, I should know how to play this game, but I haven't been forever. But like I said, yeah, no, that's the introduction to it, man. This game, I liked it. I'd play it more if they made these easier. If they made these day-long challenges, I'd probably play it. Like, play Blue Beetle for a solid day. I could see myself doing it. Or like, play Cheetah against specific characters. Yeah, but like, there's no way. Like, I guarantee, like, this is one of those, like, you know, like, you play a game and you're like, maybe I'll finish this. I guarantee you, in my entire lifetime, I will never finish this legendary multiverse. Never. Not in a million years. Because it's just, I don't have the time, and I don't like playing the character. Same with Bane. I level Bane up to level 30. And I'm just like, this is a great game. and someone who likes Bane will get to that point. But me personally, I got Batman, and maybe in like a year I'll pick this up again, and I'll be like, yeah, I should finish Red Hood. I'll put him in an AI. I'll make him do 1,000 fights, and then after 1,000 fights, hopefully he finishes this world, and then I'll just have to like spam Air Vendetta or something. Oh my gosh, that'll stink, cause I don't even know if like that's a Air Vendetta. What the hell even? I think that's like not even attached to the AIs. It gets really hard to navigate this after a while, especially when every single one is 30. Oh my gosh, it sucks. AI loadouts. I don't see it. Nope, no idea. I don't see it. I don't see it. Got it in explosive air. I don't see it. Oh yeah, I gave this one what I want because that's cool. Okay, right. But like I said, that's it, folks. You don't. Most likely you'll play this at a friend's house, and most likely a new one's gonna come out within the next 5 years. I mean, if a new Mortal Kombat's coming out and they're putting like Homelander in it, you bet someone's gonna find it, put it in their house, and use it as a conversation piece. To end this rant, I will say this. For one, we're gonna make sure that you can hear this rant. Setting up difficulty, folks. Oh yeah, Poison Ivy. Why did I never finished playing her, and I don't know why. Oh, this is this one's good. This is a nice little. Just checking the stream. Still sounds good. It does. Alright, so to finish this off, this game, before Nintendo Switch, including, and Mortal Kombat of course, was the first play with your friends game. Imagine you're 14 years old and your friends are like, oh my gosh, you got an Xbox, that's cool, and you need a game to play with them. This was it. This was just one of them. This one, and Injustice Gods Among Us, which is the name of the first game. Weird that they shifted from that to 2. They could have called this one Gods Descend Upon Us. I don't know, something cool like that. This game, Mortal Kombat, you got it, you played it, you had fun. But then, like, people figured out you didn't have to play the mindless violence game, I guess, which is what most people refer to this one as. But me personally, I liked it. I went to my friend's Christmas party. Yeah, his Christmas party, and he had, I think it was like Mortal Kombat 8 or 9. And I sat down. I remember this joyous feeling of you know, like playing Scorpion versus like some dude I don't even remember, and being like, oh my gosh, I just like ripped that guy's head open or whatever. You know, it's like I wasn't thinking like, oh, I gotta do that IRL. It was like, oh, this is crazy. And like nowadays, you're usually playing like Mario Party or whatever, which is fine. But sometimes it's nice to go back to your roots, to the OG way of playing with friends, which was, in the only sense, like beating people to death in this game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably upload this one. I don't think there's enough audio problems, and I'll probably upload the previous Fallout one just to YouTube, you know. Voice Actor Kindness is going to start announcing its streams on social media from now on, like on Instagram and TikTok. My Instagram and my TikTok are literally the same thing. It's Voice Active Kindness. I might, maybe I'll shorten the name when I get whatever. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a nice conversation piece. And my advice about this game: don't buy it. But if you have a friend group, more than 4 people who like to play Mortal Kombat, absolutely get this game. Place it down, play it enough times that you get good gear. It's fun. It's good. Mortal Kombat might be more your speed if you're just into gore, but if you want a PG game that like your little brother can come up and play, game's for you. I'd like to thank I'd like to thank, I think I have like 2 followers. I just want to thank them because it's important to do that. Well, while I'm looking for that, I also would like to say the next video is going to be Fortnite. It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be late, like usual, but it's good. Hold on. I'd like to thank Fire CO Gaming and the Broken Legacy 666. Absolutely baller name, totally. And YouTube for Fire OZ Gaming, of course. Underscore is totally awesome and should be used more in games. So yeah, enjoy the night. Fortnite's next, and then after that, I promise to try and do a Fallout 1 because audio problems are a B. But regardless, I'm gonna try because I love explaining it. And Fortnite's next explanation will be on like not just the meta; it'll be on lore. I'll try and research a little bit of what happened on the island. I promise. As always, folks, voice act is going to try desperately to end the stream before it sounds awkward. So have a good night, folks.